Every week, myself and our team members speak with dozens of network marketers from multiple companies that tell us their goal is, to retire early and develop a network marketing business that provides them a full-time income. However, after we ask a few fundamental basic questions, it becomes more than obvious to us that they have no real system or daily method of operation to make that happen. And the love they have for their company's products makes the goal of full-time income in network marketing virtually an impossibility. So ultimately the question they must ask themselves is, what is more important to me? The fulfillment of my goal to become a full-time network marketing team leader and the income and the lifestyle that provides to have, maybe just a long-term relationship with our products and end up down the road in a state of wistful regret, asking themselves, what if? What if? Kind of sounds complicated. And it really kind of is. But that's the subject we're going to tackle in this week's MLM Success podcast.
Welcome to the MLMsuccess.com podcast, the show designed to return the network marketing industry to its roots of personal growth, leadership development, and wisdom of the ages success principles. We share with you real success stories from real people that we hope will inspire and encourage you personally and help you progress forward in your business and your life. We believe if you build people, people will build the business. Now here is your host, who has been called the number one mind in network marketing, the MLM Prophet, network marketing virtual mentor, and a host of other names that we will not mention because this is a family show. Frankly, he's just a small town guy that figured out that the real product in network marketing is people. Dale Calvert.
Hey, this is Dale Calvert. I'd really like to welcome you to this session of the MLM Success podcast. The title of this session is Why Falling in Love with Your Network Marketing Products Can Be a Roadblock to Your Financial Success. And I know that doesn't sound correct, but I'm hoping that in this session I can really communicate some things that will give you a different way to kind of see things, a different perspective that I know is true, and hopefully I can communicate it. I've heard it said that the truth will set you free, but it might piss you off first. Again, my name's Dale Calvert. I've been involved in the network marketing profession for over 40 years. And my goal in this session is to hopefully give you a new perspective, possibly a paradigm shift that will serve you well throughout the remainder of your network marketing career. A lot's been written over the years about, as humans, we make emotional decisions and then we tend to try to find facts to justify those decisions. And never is a statement more true than when people have positive experiences with network marketing products, and in those experiences, they feel like in real life that equates to the fact that they should attempt to build a business. But the truth is that experience of a positive product experience in real life, and it did happen for you and has happened and you believe in your products, but it doesn't equate to the fact that attempting to build a business with that company is an intelligent decision. Your positive experience is one thing. The decision to build a business should be based upon an entirely different group of facts. If you want to be a casual part-timer and stay a casual part-timer, then because you love the products, you had a positive experience and you're going to casually part-time do the business, that's 100% understandable. However, if you want to build a long-term residual income business, that decision should be based upon facts, not on a personal product experience. It should be based upon the facts surrounding the business opportunity, the timing of the opportunity, the upside potential of the opportunity, not based upon the facts that you had, a positive personal experience. Does that make sense? Frankly, making a decision to build a business based upon positive product experience is preventing many, many capable people in multiple different companies from moving forward, progressing, and building a network marketing team. The truth is, there's been thousands of companies that have entered the network marketing profession with superior products that went out of business. There's more to building a network marketing team than having a superior product. Some of you listening to me right now have been involved in network marketing companies that are currently involved in network marketing companies that are less than 5 years old. And the truth is they're going to be out of business. 90% of them will be out of business within their first 5 years. But you have the attitude, but I love the products. I love the products. Okay, that alone, there's more to it than just loving the products. There's also been hundreds of thousands of distributors, hundreds of thousands, that have joined credible companies that have been around for years and have the highest quality products, who love those products. But those same people have failed miserably building a team and creating the type of income that they had hoped for when they joined. So I'm glad you love your products, but the truth is your personal experience with the product has very little, if anything, to do with your ability to build a profitable network marketing business and reach the goals that you entered the profession with to begin with. That's just documented truth. So if your personal product experience is not necessary, and it's truly not, it's helpful and it's good, but it's not mandatory. The question really kind of becomes is what is necessary to build a progressing network marketing team and achieve your goals and dreams? When someone is with a company that is obviously on a downward trend and they tell me they're there because they love the product, my thought is their success is blocked. It's blocked, and they don't even know it. Or when I hear someone that is with a company that's less than 5 years old and they make such an amateurish, I don't know if that's a word, but an amateur-like statement like, oh, I love this product and this is my lifetime company. My thought is they have a success block and that will create a 90% chance of failure, and they don't even know it. This morning I had a conversation with a very pleasant lady who's been involved with Juice Plus for 7 years. And she just shared with me how frustrating it's been attempting to build a customer base because currently there was over 200 listings for her products on websites like eBay and Amazon. And she's going on and on telling me how frustrating it's been the last 7 years. But then she ended her statement with, but I love this product, so I'm going to keep on chipping away. That's what she said. She said, but I love these products, so I'm just going to keep on chipping away. And my thought is, why? Why? For what? Are you a glutton for punishment? I mean, this was a really intelligent, pleasant person, but has this mentality, I'm going to keep on chipping away. She was talking about Juice Plus, but the same could be said for hundreds of other companies in this industry. Hundreds, not just Juice Plus. This is not pick on Juice Plus, and I'm not really trying to pick on anybody. I'm just trying to help people understand the facts surrounding what they're doing and why they're doing it. And, the really scary thing for me is this lady and people like her, they see the success block. They understand they're blocked. Clearly, they see it. The facts that they are trying to create a customer base when products can be bought below wholesale on websites like eBay and Amazon, it's obvious to everybody. But they still decide somehow that it makes business sense to attempt to plow through it, keep chipping away. Is it fear of change? is that's what's really going on? It's like, well, this is what I know, so therefore I'm going to not even evaluate or think about making a pivot, or even consider something that may possibly make more business sense. I mean, it's really astounding to me. It sincerely is. So let me tell you something. If I just talked about you and you're fighting the eBay and Amazon wars, I can tell you what, the majority of the people in your company that are making huge incomes that you've seen and hoped for someday, they didn't have to fight the eBay Amazon wars when they were starting. Amazon and eBay weren't even really a thing when many network marketing companies started. The top income earners didn't have to fight this. Why should you? Why should you? When someone goes on and on about their product being NSF certified or any other certifications that means absolutely nothing to the average consumer, and why they can never do business with a company that was not NSF certified or some other initials they want to put behind a company or a product that, again, means nothing to the consumer. It's just a way that the company and leaders have gotten people reflected and thinking about things that absolutely make no difference at all to the consumer. You know, my thought is, you know, their success is blocked and they don't even know it. When someone is with a network marketing company that's, you know, they've been there at least 3+ years, the company is on a downhill trend. They have no significant working team developed, but they go on and tell me how the product has changed their life. So I am building my business here and I'm going to be here forever. My thought is their success is blocked. I mean, their success is blocked. I appreciate their love for their product, but why not be a customer? And if they really want to get free from their 9-to-5 business or 9-to-5 job, find a business, find a team that has huge growth in front of it. I mean, their success is blocked. It's obvious, and everybody knows it except them. Does their emotional tie to the product block them from seeing the lack of real opportunity in their business? I mean, these are the type of questions that I try to figure out daily, trying to help people really achieve their full upside potential with this phenomenal business called network marketing. But the stars have to line up. You have to be in the right place at the right time with the right team. All network marketing opportunities are not created equal, as not are all products created equal. You know, there's a good chance if you're listening to this session that someone has shared it with you. Again, my name is Dale Calvert. I've been involved in the network marketing profession for 40 years. The network marketing business model absolutely changed my life. Over the years, when I started, I was a frustrated distributor my first 3 years, and then I started figuring out some things. And I've been a student, a big-time student for 40 years regarding this profession. It took me 9 years to get to $92,000 a year, but my 10th year it jumped to $252,000. My 11th year was $1.1 million, and I think that's the way it should work. I think once you get to 6 figures, you should have a whole team of people right behind you coming down the same road. My 11th year was $1.1 million. My 12th year was $3.3 million. My 14th year was $3.8 million. Long story short, I retired from building teams at age 39 because I saw the profession getting so far away from the fundamentals that create success. And when I did, I was getting involved in other business niches, other different business models, but my phone started ringing. And over the last 15, 20, 30 years, I've been a consultant trainer, corporate trainer for multiple different companies. I was speaking at up to 2 events a month, just sharing ideas that I know can make a huge impact for people. And I was also the owner of a company for 5 years before I sold it. Owner of a network marketing company. I've been also the owner of several traditional businesses. So I've worked in every capacity of the profession I can think of, but I've always been a student of the profession, a student of team building, and I've constantly asked myself, what does it take for the average person with above average desire to fulfill their true upside potential within the network marketing profession during current market conditions? And those market conditions change all the time. There's a lot of things that affect market conditions. Politics does, and the economy does, and the growth or lack thereof of the profession does. There's a lot of things that go into answering that question. But I've worked hard to understand the roadblocks in the market at any given time and to build systems and lead generation and customer acquisition systems that will work within current market conditions, to work with them, not against them. And I'm not talking about the common roadblocks that have been here for 40 years since I started in this profession. I'm not talking about the lack of confidence that most people have when they join. I'm not talking about, the fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of what other people think. The people that get involved in this profession are never taught how to deal with those things, the fear. They've never been taught to handle the fight, flight, or freeze reaction that's built into all of our DNA to protect us. Fight, flight, or freeze. They don't really understand that. And that's why on our teams over the years and still today, we teach as much about proper mindset training as we do systems and lead generation. Because I've always believed if you build people, people will build the business. And that's been my philosophy from the beginning. I've heard it said that the secret to success in any endeavor is to look at what everybody else is doing and just do the opposite. And it's surprising how accurate that advice has really been over the last 40 years. But let me ask you a couple questions. And I really want to try to communicate to you what I'm seeing and what I know to be true, because I see so many phenomenal people, good people that deserve and could achieve the freedom and the lifestyle and the residual cash flow that the network marketing business model provides, but they have roadblocks and hurdles that many times they don't even know are right in front of them, because these roadblocks and hurdles have, for lack of a better term, been promoted by uplines and companies consciously or unconsciously, but it doesn't matter, but they've been promoted. So let me ask you a question. Do you really have the desire to develop a full-time network marketing income? Do you really? Is that really your goal? To be able to live the lifestyle and to have freedom and more time with your family and whatever you want to do? Is that really your goal? Is that something that you feel like, you know what, if I could be put on the right path, that's something it's really worth working for me. I'm willing to work. I'm willing to follow a path that if I know the path will take me where I want to go. Successful people in network marketing find the right path, the right company, at the right time in history, and they're willing to work 3 to 5 years really hard, harder than most people. They're willing to work for a short time so they can enjoy for the rest of their life what most people will never be able to enjoy. So, how long have you been in network marketing? How long have you been with your present company? And this is a real important question. How close are you to achieving the goal of your full-time income? And to thy own self be true. How close are you? Einstein said that ignorance is at its highest levels to continue to do what you've always done the way you've always done it, expecting different results. And I am shocked at the people in network marketing that kind of intelligent people, but kind of get caught in that trap if that if I just get in, stay in, and plug in, then success, lightning's going to strike and I'm going to become successful someday. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. So to their own self be true. I mean, every week we talk with people that have been working their network marketing business for 3, 5, 10 years or more, but have never experienced consistent progression, moving forward consistently towards their goals with every company they've been with. You know, I'm one of the few people, I guess, walking the planet that can say I've never failed in network marketing. You know, I started in Shackley in 1980. The first 3 years, I wanted to quit every day. I didn't have a clue what I was doing, but I finally figured it out and became an award winner with that company. New supervisor convention, was the youngest sales coordinator in the history of that company when I was 25. I've never failed, but I have an above average persistence and determination. And I also was fortunate because I got started at a time when Sony came out with their first Walkman, and I was able to listen to audio cassettes for 8 hours a day to figure out what to do and what not to do, and listen to successful people from all over the United States and all over the world. So I had an advantage, but I was willing to learn, and I was willing to implement what I was learning and to figure out what will work and what will not work in those current market conditions. And it's really discouraging to me to see talented people that have a lot more talent than I ever had when I started, just natural talent, and spend 3, 5, 10 years just spinning their wheels on what I call the Mlm Hamster Wheel. Many of these people have spent thousands of dollars on seminars, company events, training programs, and even tens of thousands of dollars on having companies make out, lead funnels for them or on private coaching programs, but have still never been able to get into the rhythm that produces daily, monthly, weekly progress and is moving them towards their dreams and their goals every single month. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the majority of working distributors in every company. You're not alone. And yes, I said working distributors. We're not going to talk about the 70% that are, my son-in-law who's a pastor would call the pew sitters. We're not talking about that. We're talking about people that are working. They're working, but they're not creating any kind of rhythm and monthly progression towards their goals. Something's wrong. Something is wrong. And over the years, I've said, show me one person that has joined a network marketing organization, any of the 2,000 plus companies out there who've never been involved in network marketing before. They're with credible companies, not some money game, fly by night, passive income investment, Forex stuff. I'm talking about they're with legitimate companies. And show me anybody that's gotten started, never been involved in network marketing or never had success in network marketing before, and they get involved in a company and a team culture where in 3 to 5 years they're at a full-time income level. Back in the day, those were common in every single company everywhere you look. Today, it doesn't happen anymore, and there's multiple reasons why it doesn't happen, but it's not happening anymore. It just doesn't. I've asked this question for many years, and I haven't had one person that's shared with me, one person that they know about that has been able to do that. So something is definitely wrong. And it blows my mind how off track a profession that has been around for 75 years has really become, how off track it is. And, it may be counterintuitive, but I'm asking you just to consider the possibility that falling in love with your network marketing products can be a roadblock to your financial success. Daily we hear people that have obviously fallen in love in their network marketing company with their products, and they're failing to progress in their business month after month, year after year because their focus is more on personal product experience than it is mastering the skill sets, mindsets, and systems required to build a duplicating team that takes quality products to the marketplace. They're so product focused that they don't focus. They're not able. They don't have the systems in place to learn the classes to take that will sequentially allow them to master the skill sets, mindsets, and systems required to build duplicating teams that will take quality products to the marketplace. The truth is they're involved in team cultures that talk about the products because very few, if any, people in their upline really understand the sequential, systematic process required to build duplicating teams. And if you listen to any of my podcast sessions over the years here at MLMsuccess.com, I mean, you've heard me say 1,000 times, I understand the sequential, systematic process of building teams at a level that it sincerely haunts me. It haunts me. There are few people walking the planet that know what it takes and what it feels like to build a team with over 200 5, 6, and 7-figure earners on your personal team. You know, I'm one of probably less than 5 people on the planet that know how that feels. And, you know, I get it. It haunts me. And I can tell you it happened by design with a very franchise type approach to building network marketing teams. You know, the truth is you can have the most undisputed, hands down, best product on the planet. But if you don't have a team culture that's built upon the sequential, systematic process of building teams, you're depending on luck or working your rear end off 24/7 to ever have a chance at creating the team and the income that you were hoping for when you joined your program. Your personal experience with the product has very little, if anything, to do with your ability to build a profitable network marketing business. Let me say that again. Your personal experience with a product has very little, if anything, to do with your ability to build a profitable network marketing business. Let me give you an example. Years ago, I was the top team builder, the number one money earner in a company called New Image International. We marketed a phenomenal weight loss product. It was one of the first products in the market that had ephedra and chromium picolinate in it, the main 2 ingredients, and it worked like a charm. And we had multiple 6-figure earners on our team that were 30, 50, 100 pounds overweight. I'm going to say that again. We had multiple 6-figure earners, full-time people on our team that were 30, 50, 100 pounds overweight. Again, their personal experience with the product had nothing to do with their ability to build a profitable network marketing business. It's just not related. I'm not saying it's not valuable to have a powerful personal product testimony. It absolutely is, but it's not required. It's not required. For many years, network marketing has brought quality products to the market, and they've brought them mainstream to the shelves of Walmarts and big box stores. I mean, Pygnogenol is a great example. Pygnogenol was a phenomenal antioxidant product. And then we got into the Pygnogenol wars because there was 2 types. There's grapeseed Pygnogenol and pine bark, and some of you know that. But I can remember Pygnogenol was brought to the market by multiple network marketing companies, and then it ended up on the shelves of Walmart. The same can be said about noni juice and all the mangosteen juices and all the juices. You know, back in the day, you know, every company and their brother had a network marketing juice of some kind. There was hundreds of juices in the marketplace, and only a few, you know, became mainstream. And those that did, now you can go into Costco or Sam's Club or anywhere and buy mangosteen juice or whatever kind of juice that you want to buy. Noni juice and you know, the types of juices that network marketing brought to the marketplace that are now mainstream, you know, they're there. more recently, of course, essential oils. Network marketing companies put essential oils on the map. They just did. Now you can go into any drugstore and most grocery stores and buy essential oils all day long. Same can be said with CBD. CBD even more. Now, how many CBD network marketing companies are there? How many? It's unbelievable. But now you can go, every gas station sells CBD today, and every other type of chain store. So that's the way it happens. That's the way it happens. And see, when these products end up on the shelves of retail and big box stores and even in gas stations, the opportunity that grew those companies no longer exists. I can't imagine someone getting involved with the CBD company today, or an essential oil company for that matter. And then I think about the lady with Juice Plus that I was talking to earlier. Juice Plus is a great company. They're doing, $750 million or so a year. They're all over the world. But when Juice Plus was built, when that company started, there was no other product like that in the marketplace. Today, you see the products being advertised that are like Juice Plus on infomercials, and you go to any drugstore, health food store, eBay, Amazon, Juice Plus type products are everywhere. Oh yeah, Dale, but their product's not NSF/EPTQR certified, and they're not this and they're not that. And it's the same thing that CBD companies, yeah, but their product is not pure, it's not this, it's not that. And then you get into a whole customer education process. And my point is, products alone are not the answer. And the real problem is when a company gains traction, like some of the essential oil and CBD companies have in the last few years, there's going to be 22 more new MLM companies starting right behind you with the same product. Then you have to spend hours of your time each week trying to educate consumers on why your product is superior. And look, guys, nobody has time for that if you're going to build a real business. Burger King doesn't try to explain, to the consumer every day why their burgers are better than McDonald's or vice versa. And this is just, one of the reasons I decided to build with APL Go, just one of them, and why people that have been around a while, it clicks real quick. It clicks with them. It makes such business sense because we're the first and only product of our kind in the marketplace, food-based, nutritional drops based upon negative ion science. We own the patents. We own the technology. We own the manufacturing facilities. We will have no competition. We own the formulas. There will be no competition. So as this continues to become more and more mainstream, yeah, there'll be companies that'll probably try to knock it off, but there will be no competition. So as marketers, as business people, as entrepreneurs, as parents, as grandparents, as human beings, our time is the most valuable asset we have. Do you really want to develop a full-time, long-term residual income? Have you ever thought about creating legacy wealth for your family? Because there's a lot of people that got involved with companies like Herbalife and Amway and other New Skin, other companies, right legacy companies in the beginning, right time, right place, right team culture, that their work that they did will literally feed their children and their grandchildren and their great-grandchildren. Dexter Yeager passed away, 2-3 years ago, and his Amway business is creating more cash flow for his estate and his family than it was when he passed. And to me, that's what makes network marketing so phenomenal from a business standpoint, is the legacy income that can be created. But it doesn't happen by accident, and it doesn't happen if the stars don't line up. And I know most people in network marketing have never even thought about the concept of legacy income. They're happy if they get their products free and their auto ships paid for next month. And they don't even think about creating residual income or replacing their full-time income, much less legacy wealth. But I know there's a few of you listening to this podcast who have. If becoming full-time and developing a full-time income is something you really want to accomplish, your personal product experience means nothing, as I've said over and over. And I know that for many of you listening to me, you thought that your personal product experience meant everything. It means nothing. But you thought in your mind, and some of you have been thinking this for 8, 7, 6, 5, 3 years, that you've had such a moving personal product experience that it means everything. You felt that you thought that your personal product testimony was kind of the golden ticket that entitles you to financial independence someday. And I hate to burst your bubble, but honestly, somebody needed to. Right now, our team is full of former distributors from Melaleuca and ICEA and Euphoria, Isogenics, Shackley, Rodan and Fields, Beachbody, USANA, Juice Plus, and many, many, many other network marketing companies that are known for high quality, credible products based upon science that had to learn the hard way that there's more to fulfilling their network marketing dreams than a personal experience or being involved with a company that has high quality products. But you know what? This is what I have to tell myself every day, and I'm so thankful for. Here's the difference. You know what? They had to learn the hard way, yeah. But you know what? They learned. They didn't put their heads in the sand and say, oh, I don't like change. I'll never change. They didn't have an I'll never change attitude. They had the guts to investigate, and to look at the facts and make the best business decision for themselves and their families moving forward. They had the guts to investigate and look at the facts and make the best business decision for themselves and their families moving forward. Because of that, many of them are progressing and moving forward every month. Many of them are, just getting started with us, or in the process of launching their organization, launching their business. But so many are making more money than they've ever made. And they know that they're following the blueprint that will lead to a 6-figure full-time income for them. And everyone on their team that's willing to master the systems and do the work. And many of these people will tell you for the first time ever, some have been around again, 3, 5, 8, 10, 12 years or longer. And for the first time, they have the franchise that they're learning, the step-by-step, systematic, sequential way to build a team, and they're mastering it because it can be mastered by anybody that's willing to learn and do the work. Business people do not create an unwavering devotion to a product or service. They don't. They understand it's not about them. It's about market conditions and formatting a game plan to win in specific market conditions. They get that. Business people understand that. Their personal product experience, good or bad, is a non-factor for business-minded people. Yes, they want to have quality products to take to the marketplace. Absolutely. It's a requirement. But their personal experience means nothing. I mean, truthfully, there's not a McDonald's owner, someone that owns a McDonald's restaurant on the planet that's truthful that will tell you that they believe that their cheeseburger is the best cheeseburger available. It's just not the way the real world works. There's not a McDonald's owner that believes they have the best cheeseburger. It may be the best marketed cheeseburger, but it's not the best cheeseburger. And here's just a few of the most important factors you should consider before choosing a network marketing team and company to build with. As I've shared, there are dozens of companies with superior products, dozens. And you can be a customer for all of them if you choose to be. But if you're going to build a business, you have to look at each opportunity through your business glasses, not through your consumer product glasses. Yes, you must have quality products, and I would say that the majority of network marketing companies do have quality products. Again, network marketing is known for identifying quality products and bringing them mainstream, whether we want to talk about all the juices or essential oils or any of the other products we've already talked about. And I believe nutrition-based products should be based upon science. And I believe most companies, well, not most, but the majority are based upon science. That yes, there's a lot of Me Too companies in the marketplace. We all know that. But I am not saying that quality products is not an important piece of the puzzle. It absolutely is. The most important piece is the timing of the company. Are you with the right company at the right time in history? That's much more important than having the highest quality product that you've had a personal experience with. It's the timing of the company. There's so many people that are working with companies that are over. The big money has already been made. They're on the downhill trend. They're not coming back. And to waste your time with a company that you have no possibility of riding the momentum wave, it doesn't make sense to me. The other thing that you really need to think about is what type of culture, what type of team culture are you involved in? Because the majority of team cultures are what I call social clubs. They're social clubs. They're just a bunch of people that like to hang out together. They like to, they have friends. They use network marketing to develop friends, not to build a long-term residual income in business. It's like we're going to hang out with each other. We all have our business cards. We all talk about our business, but we're just gassing each other up. I mean, it's like who's really doing anything? Who's really progressing month after month? So there's a lot of social clubs in network marketing. There's a lot of network marketing companies that are just 1,000% product focused. They don't even talk about the business. They're just product focused because, their only focus is how many products and how many new products can we introduce that our distributors will buy. I mean, we see this, blatantly with companies like iBoomerang who start in the travel industry and end up selling anything that they can find to sell to their distributors, including, nose rings and other nonsense that makes no sense in the real market because their approach is not to sell to consumers. Their approach is what can we sell to our distributors? Again, that's a whole nother topic. And then there's a few companies and organizations out there that have a real team building focus. It's about business. It's about helping people move and grow towards their dreams and make an impact for their family. When network marketing distributors develop so much emotional attachment to their products, many times it causes them to ignore asking themselves critical questions like, has the big money already been made with this company? Is the trend up or is the trend down as far as the interest in this company? They were trending up. Yeah, but what are you doing in the United States and North America where you live? Or what are you doing in the country where you do live? Yeah, you're trending up, but you just opened up 5 new countries, 6 months ago, and all the new volume is coming from those countries. It's not happening here. I mean, you got to look at the facts and be true. You can't just try to grasp for straws and defend. As I said earlier, many people make emotional decisions and they attempt to find facts to defend the decisions that they made. The other question is, who is your mentor? Is their focus on helping you become full-time? Are they more part-time focused? Is it more of a social club? Is it more of a product-focused culture within my team? I mean, what kind of support do you really have? And probably the most important question is who they help accomplish what you want to accomplish. You want to develop a six-figure income? You want to develop a six-figure income, replace your full-time income, be a full-time team leader? How many people on their team have they personally recruited, trained, and helped do that? And if you ask yourself that question, it should scare most of you to death, because that's not the cultures that most network marketing people are involved with today. They're very rare. Staying in business because you love the products and are committed to your sponsor is not a good business decision. You've probably also been told over and over and over and over, success in network marketing is about developing relationships. I 1000% disagree. Success in network marketing has nothing to do with relationships. The network marketing profession is full of people, teams with hundreds of people who all have wonderful relationships with each other, but because of market conditions and success blocks, none of them have a chance of building a real business that progresses forward towards their goals every month. I mean, that's the truth, guys. There's a ton of people that have phenomenal relationships with upline, downline, sideline, all over the company, and none of them are going anywhere. I mean, come on. To their own self be true. I mean, we understand. I get that authentic relationships are developed with people that are working hard, have goals, have dreams. They're getting through the numbers. They're creating customers, and they are truly doing the activities that create income and build businesses. And they're growing and progressing every month. It's people, I call it people that I can get in the foxhole with. They've got my back. I've got their back. They're working hard. I'm working hard. We're all helping and supporting each other. But you know what? We're not delusional. We're not just, high-fiving people that haven't even talked to their mama yet about the program. I mean, it's people that are focused in building and progressing. That's where real relationships are built. Social media has bled into network marketing, and many people with leadership titles in network marketing sincerely believe success is based on how many followers they have. I 100% disagree. Success in network marketing is based upon the number of leaders and future leaders you have on your team that are being developed. They're learning the systems, they're learning the concepts, they're learning the ideas, they're developing the mindsets, and they're progressing. They're progressing and moving forward. Brian Tracy said it. Real leaders don't develop followers. Real leaders develop other leaders. So the question to ask yourself is, what have your roadblocks been to this point, and what can you, only you, but what can you do about it? And honestly, it may be on you. It may be on you. You may be with a company that has a blueprint, sequential, step-by-step, laid-out blueprint on how to create leads for your business, how to launch your business effectively. I mean, you may have a phenomenal leader that has developed multiple six-figure earners on their team. They have the systems laid out, the websites, everything for you to plug into and learn and master. And it just may be on you, and it may come back to fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of what somebody else is going to think, because the system is in front of you. The timing of your company is good, and all you got to do is plug in, and you're not willing to do that. You know what? That's on you. It's not on your company or your leader or anybody else. But I also know that there's many of you listening, and you're with the wrong company at the wrong time in history. You don't have the right culture of developing leaders and developing full-time income earners. You're in a product-focused culture or a, friendship culture, and you're not in the right culture, and you're not on the right team, and you're with the wrong companies that have already peaked. You're with companies like It Works or Juice Plus, Longevity, USANA, Prove It, Valentis, Beachbody, and hundreds more that we could mention. And the wave has come and gone with those companies. And you know it, and I know it, and everybody in the profession knows it, but you think somehow it's going to be different for you. That fighting the fact that your products are all over eBay, or that most of the population's already tried your product or heard about your company and all the business opportunity. People have already heard about it, know about it, and that's just something you're going to grind out and chip away at, as the Juice Plus lady told me. I mean, name one company in the history of network marketing that's ever risen twice. Name one. Yet you're going to defy your odds. You're going to defy the odds because you have such a phenomenal love for your products. Come on, please. Come on. It's not going to happen. So I guess the real question is, how serious are you really about building your network marketing dream? I mean, you can do it. You absolutely can do it. With the right training and the right team culture and the right company at the right time in history. But again, these stars have to line up for you to give yourself a fighting chance. I mean, you can stay a part-timer and, stay comfortable. Or you can decide, you know what, I'm just going to go for it and stretch yourself and get in the right environments and go for it and see what happens. Most companies in this profession today are appealing to mediocrity. They're trying to keep people excited with no substance and focus on that which does not matter and, try to keep them on auto ship one more month. The reason they spend so much time on product information is that they know that their best product consumers are going to be those that think because they have a business card and on a weekly Zoom that they're building a business. I got to say that again. Most companies understand that their best consumers for their products are people that sincerely think because they're on a weekly Zoom and they have a business card that they're really building a business. And it's delusional, honestly. If you're serious about building your network marketing dream and you're ready to get involved in a culture with other entrepreneurs that are working and progressing every month towards their goals, then I hope that you will get back with the person that shared this podcast session with you. I haven't pulled any punches. Jim Rohn taught me a long, long time ago that you have to care enough about people to tell them what they need to hear, not necessarily what they want to hear. And I've just shared with you the facts as I've observed over the past 40 years in this profession. And there is no question that falling in love with the company's products has been a roadblock for many that could have had and did have the opportunity to evaluate other options and maybe even make a pivot and get involved with the right company at the right time in history and could have went on to fulfill their upside potential and create the full-time income and lifestyle that they were looking for. And they didn't. And, my hope and prayer is that one day we'll meet. And you'll say, Dale, I heard that falling in love with your network marketing product podcast, and you just hit me square between the eyes. You woke me up. And that was my roadblock. And I decided to get with a company that had its full upside potential in front of it, and with a team that was focused on inspiring greatness and had a proven system to help me become full-time. And today I'm living my dream, Dale. That is why I'm doing this session, and I hope, and I know it's going to happen. I know it will happen. Will it be you? Will it be somebody else? I know it will happen. And that's really my hope. And I appreciate your attention. And I'm going to really encourage you to get back with the person that shared this session with you. Get back with them. They can help you. They cared enough about you to get this to you. You've listened. Now get true value and, do your evaluation and get value from this information, because I've shared with you truth, documented truth, no emotions, no emotions. Just this is the way it is. Again, this is Dale Calvert. I'll speak with you again next week on another session of the MLM Success Podcast. Thanks for listening. Please get back with the person that shared this with you. And P.S., if this session got your attention, you may want to check out session 195. The title of that MLM Success Podcast session is false pride keeps most network marketers broke. Thanks for listening. This is Dale Calvert. We'll talk with you again soon.
If you haven't gone over to iTunes yet and rated and left this podcast a review, what are you waiting for? At Calvert Marketing Group, we want to spend our time on the projects that we know are providing the most value for our clients and customers. You leaving us a review and feedback on iTunes is something that helps us more than you realize. And more importantly, it helps others like you find us. So if you've not taken the time to rate this podcast, please go over to iTunes and do that for us now. It will only take a couple of minutes out of your busy schedule. Work harder on yourself than you do on your business, and we will be back next week with another inspiring success story, wisdom of the ages training, or answers to your questions.